Okay, this is like take two. So I don't think that you guys might have seen the last live that I was attempting to do. So Angela here. Basically, it was interrupting the broadcast or some crap like that. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on and I wanted to just share a quick tip while my son's just playing basketball. He should be finished in a second with his training, because I've just felt inspired to discuss some things that I was talking to him about last night. And I don't know if you saw a little bit of the previous one, but I'll just start again. So basically, he's been having a little bit of trouble sleeping, and he's a little Gemini, so he's a real go-getter. He's like always needing to really have something to think about and to focus on, and it's really hard for him to settle and to just quiet his mind. So a goal of mine has been trying to at least give him something useful to think about without him going into a lot of dramatic stories that sometimes we can have come in when we're going to sleep, right? So if I don't give him something to focus on that's helpful, he will catastrophize everything. So this is a little tip that I basically have not only suggested to him, but I've also used it myself and with my clients, and I find it even more useful as well when you're doing the EFT tapping just along with it at the same time. So basically what I call it is SOAP. So it's an acronym, S-O-A-P. So SOAP is basically cleaning up your thoughts, right? And the way that we actually can do that is S stands for safe, O stands for okay, A stands for allowed, and P stands for permission. So this is what it kind of looks like. If, for example, I felt scared to go to sleep like my son was describing last night, then it would be, okay, well, I am safe to feel scared to go to sleep. I'm okay to feel scared to go to sleep. I'm allowed to feel scared to go to sleep, and I also give myself permission to feel scared to go to sleep. Because sometimes when we judge what we're feeling about what we're afraid of or what we're thinking around that, then that kind of just makes things worse for us, and we don't acknowledge the part of us that's actually feeling that. And so this acronym SOAP is something that I find is quite helpful when it comes to, okay, I just got to get myself out of this sort of momentum that I got going on that's going nowhere fast, and really getting into that space of, you know what, let's just accept that part of, you know, me that's feeling this way about whatever it is. Acknowledge that I'm safe in this moment, acknowledge that I'm actually okay, acknowledge that I'm allowed to feel what I'm feeling, because yes, you are, and give yourself permission to feel it for a sec. And then following that, the reframe of, so even though I've got all this going on and I'm feeling this way, this is what I'm choosing to do. So I like to amplify that with the tapping. So you may or may not have seen some of the introduction to tapping that I've done so far on the group, but go back and have a look at that if you don't know the process or anything like that, and I'll be jumping on later on and doing lots of different things around that. Hey Trace, and I hope your flight was good. And so basically with how it looks with the tapping, you would be literally tapping on the points as you were saying these things out loud or in your mind if you needed to, if you're in public. So for example, it's safe for me to feel afraid to sleep. It's okay for me to feel afraid to sleep. I'm allowed to feel this way, and I give myself permission to feel this fear as I attempt to go to sleep. So what I'm choosing to do now, even though I have all of this fear going on in my body and I can feel that, is to acknowledge that I'm in my bed and I'm nice and cozy, my muscles are relaxing, and I am truly safe in this moment. Nothing serious is going on. So that's just a real quick, you know, rundown of what I ran my son through last night. And you can use it for absolutely anything. So, you know, I've had inner child stuff come up every now and then, and it would be, okay, well, acknowledging that this is how that part of me feels would be the first step. And then dealing with, where's that come from? What's a pattern and what can I do about that? So anyway, SOAP, S-O-A-P, cleans your thoughts up because it's soap, and safe, okay, allowed, and permission. So I am choosing 2, whatever it is that you want to replace that with. And then just tap along as you're saying those, or, you know, thinking out loud or thinking within your own mind around that. So I think basketball is finishing now, so I'm going to go. Have an amazing night. Lots of love to you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.